Mambo. So we didn't do one last week. We were out in the Bay Area. We were in San Jose, Palo Alto. I'm thinking, where else?
Did you say San Fran?
San Fran.
Dang, all I remember was San Jose, Palo Alto.
Silicon Valley.
There you go, Silicon Valley.
Yeah. I'd have to say that the hotel that we stayed at was kind of freaky.
It wasn't freaky. It was like, I wouldn't say freaky. It was disgusting.
So yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the first night that we walked in, I remember that odd smell. I mean, you get used to it after a while, but there was just
honestly,
this odd smell.
It didn't smell bad to me. I don't know, because I don't know, it didn't smell odd to me. You and Krista, but me and Damien were like,
no,
what smell?
I don't know, as soon, like a damp smell, or maybe like cigarette. No, maybe
I did
like
smell cigarettes. I did smell cigarettes.
Like cigarette that had been deodorized. Like the room had been deodorized somehow, and it was still lingering. But it was just, the minute you'd walk in, I don't know, and then damp. Like as if something had been, like something was damp and maybe there was mold built. I don't know. It was just bad.
I don't know if this sounds dumb, but walking into the room, it was really dry. Like the atmosphere in the room, like the air was hella dry. Like it just felt like your nose instantly was like dried the fuck up when you
you start bleeding.
Speaking of bleeding and blood.
Oh shit, man, that's gross.
Tell them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I went into the bathroom and already at this point in time, I think we had enough of the room, right? We were like,
there were so much things wrong with it.
There were so many things wrong with it. Okay, so then, and the microwave had like splatter all inside of it.
That's gross. I didn't see that.
Which is kind of gross.
That's
yeah,
gross.
when I opened it, it was like there was all this food particles inside, and it was just, I don't know, it was pretty bad. The smell of the room was bad. The carpets, as we were walking up to the room, they were all dirty. It was like,
oh yeah. I was
like
cocaine stains.
Yeah. Someone had a hole in their bag.
For real.
And then I decided to use the restroom, and the restroom was okay. I did have to go downstairs to the lobby to ask for sanitation wipes.
Yeah, a whole
but
bunch.
I asked for the sanitation wipes or the antibacterial wipes for a reason, because when I was about to use the restroom, I noticed that on the door inside where the bathroom was located, there was blood.
Yep. Someone was murdered.
Someone was murdered in that crack hotel. That hotel needs to get their game up, man.
I told Mom about it.
They need to fix that shit. How is that allowed? I don't understand, like, how that hotel chain is still in business.
My mom said it's probably like all the junkies. That's a junkie hotel.
It was a
what
junkie
the
hotel.
Hell, man?
And
Why
it's crazy
we
because that's what I said. That was my exact same question. They wanted to stay there because it was supposed to go ahead and promote team bonding. Yeah, the kids did get to hang out for one night, but that was it. There was no dinner. There was
breakfast. No breakfast.
I mean,
what
not
hotel
really.
does not have breakfast?
No, not really. They did and they didn't have breakfast. They went downstairs and they all just kind of met up and they had a continental breakfast.
Okay, but not.
But it wasn't like a breakfast where you get to take your time.
You don't, because the thing is, you don't pay for hotel breakfast because you already paid for the room and stuff and the stay.
It depends. Sometimes some of the hotels offer that as an amenity for you to come and stay.
Well, usually the hotels that we stayed at, they do
right,
that.
because you look for that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Is like no one wanted to pay more for these hotels. Like when we were coming out here already with the idea that we're going to spend maybe $150 a night minimum, right? That sounds normal. Parents didn't want to spend more than like $80 a night.
That's crazy though, because weren't we all gonna go to a crazy expensive restaurant?
Yeah, well, that's why everyone fell off, because eventually they said, "Oh, well, we sent our kids, but we sent them with no money we sent them with not enough money." Sorry, and it was crazy because I don't know if you caught it, but when we were at Denny's, when we went to sit down and they were asking the kids what are they going to order, they took us there because they weren't going to pay for it, right? They were just going to go ahead and put it on one bill, and then they were going to tell you how much, how much was it, and then just give them cash or just pay for it, whatever. They just wanted that so the kids can sit together and, talk and, get to know each other a little bit better.
All right, what they could have done is like go get sandwiches at like Subway or some shit and have everyone in one fucking room and just talk and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good thing that they collected the cell phones. That was cool.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Cool.
So that the kids were forced to actually have conversations.
Okay, they could still collect the cell phones in the room.
Yeah, of course. And but the funny thing was that there were kids looking at the menu who didn't have money with them because the adults were asking, "Hey, did you bring money?" And they're like, "Yeah, but not enough for this." And and then some of them were like, "No, I brought food, and I'm gonna go cook it when I get to the back over there, whatever, back to the hotel room." Yeah, but it was just I don't know. Personally, I wish we would have spent maybe just a little bit more, and maybe we would have gotten maybe a better room, something not as creepy. And for me, it had like that whole crack vibe.
Walking at night was scary. I think me and Krista, I think it was nighttime, I'm not sure, but you know how we would always go out through the back?
Yeah.
There was a guy there, and it was weird because I'm like, what the heck? He looked like one of those like sickos like you see in the Criminal Minds shows and stuff. I'm like, fuck, man, like. I was like, fuck the hotel. I was like, we're in the Bay Area. We're in the Bay Area. We're in the Bay Area. I was like,
this was a bad area in San Jose. I mean, when we went to go pick up pizza from that area, that was a bad area. Not only was the pizza overpriced, like there was a review that I had read right before going out there to pick up the pizza, and they said this pizza is nothing more than a overly priced, and it was a hidden one, like the ones they don't show you. It was they said that it was an overpriced Round Table pizza. They said if you want to get the exact same thing, just go to Round Table and save yourself a couple of dollars. And at first I didn't want to listen to that because it's just one review, but I mean the guy was on point, like his detail regarding like he had the wings, he had he had some other things. Anyways, so the pizza itself was okay. The person just gave me the menu and said, "Here, just order." And I was like, okay, I'll just order. And then I went off of the reviews, and everyone was ranting and raving about this place. And this is why sometimes I don't trust Yelp entirely, because these might just be locals, like people in the area, and they probably don't know what good food is, or what good food should taste like, or what good food should look like, So, and everyone was saying like, get this, get that, get this, get that. And so like I decided to get this and get that. And that's what I brought back. And I wasn't that pleased. I wasn't happy, but I didn't feel right throwing it away. Like I didn't want to just, it was okay. No, that's what I'm saying. It was good. Yeah. But I mean, the pizza was like $27, $28.
Whoa.
Exactly.
That's how much we're paying here for 3 large.
Right. And the quality for me for the pizzas that we're getting, in my opinion, those are a lot better. Mm-hmm. And this one was just dry, and I was just like, so
that's crazy.
Why did I pay this much for this? And when we went to go get the sodas at Safeway, oh my God.
Is that like
it was like Crackville.
Oh.
Everybody that was out there, it was dark, like there were no lights in the parking lot, like easily waiting to get mugged. No lights.
Oh man.
No lights. And it was crazy. There was people bumping their music. There was like some cholo dudes coming out of their car.
That sounds like Lancaster.
No, you feel safer in Lancaster.
When I walked out in Lancaster that you're like,
dude, almost
you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Dude almost wanted to run me over. He didn't want to stop, even though I had a stop sign.
I should have gone with you.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Me over, son. It was crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Do me a favor.
For real. Damn.
End my life.
For real. No. Today I could have gone.
Yeah, but
Dang, yeah, that's place, crazy. I did not know that's how much the pizza was.
That place was a fucking shithole. Yeah, definitely. That area. I mean, the pizza was okay. It would have been. I could justify the pizza being a couple dollars less. Same thing with the wings. So anyways, so that was that, and then the climate. It was muggy.
Bipolar.
Yeah, that's true.
Bipolar.
Because it would be muggy,
It was
raining,
hot as hell.
hot.
Yep. Weird ass weather.
Yeah, it was. Let's see. What did I enjoyed the pho soup when we first got there.
Oh yeah,
but the business owner was weird, huh?
He was a little touchy. When he kept like
touchy, yeah, right?
What do you call that when like tapping you but like kind of aggressive? I wanted to be like, get the fuck off me.
Right? I feel like
I want to be like, stop touching me. Like, fuck.
The waitress got upset with the fact. She looked upset, like with the fact that we couldn't understand what she was trying to tell us. Because we were like, yeah, we want this. And she's like, okay, you want that? And she would say something in return which sounded completely different than what we were asking her. And we were having a difficult time trying to place an order because she wasn't even getting the first person's order. And so we were like, you don't remember that?
No, I remember.
And then she kind of like her face like.
No, I think she got mad when the owner came because she's probably like, what? Do you think I can't speak to them or something? Because I saw her face like.
You saw that?
Yeah, that's when he came and he was like, oh, you this is the one you want? Like, because I guess he had perfect English. And she probably took it like offensive, like, oh, he probably came through because he probably thought that I was struggling or something like that.
I mean,
I
eventually,
saw her face change.
Yeah, her face did change.
Yeah.
Like, she looked upset. And I was just like, oh, fuck.
I was like, I just want this soup.
Yeah. But, so then that pho soup was really good. And then, let me think. Oh, those little candies.
Did you give my grandma the candies?
No, I think Krista has them in her purse right now, and I can tell her to give her a candy.
3.
Yeah.
Just 3.
I think the guy gave us a lot.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but just give her 3.
Okay.
No, the lady gave us a lot because Krista only asked for like one more, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And she brought a whole handful out, but Krista was like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, but the Thai tea was okay.
I thought the boba was so good because the boba here
is soft,
sweet as hell.
No, over there was soft. Oh, yeah,
it's sweet as hell. And
so
that boba tea did not make me sick.
Right, the tea wasn't sweet.
Yeah, it wasn't sweet.
Like the ones that you get out here,
they're sweet as hell, dude. And they make you sick.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I dilute them. Do you ever do that?
No.
Do you just order one, bring it home, and then add milk?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's all I do.
Fuck? I add more ice so I can water that shit down.
No, because it's made with milk.
Yeah,
right?
I know, but still, like.
I mean, the tea part is made with water, but then it's mixed with milk of some kind. I don't know what kind.
I'm gonna start doing it now.
So what I do, you know, the one that I order at the one right there right across Sharky's, that one's sweet.
I've never been there. I've been to the one next to your place.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Next to Sharky's. It's right next to Sharky's.
The one behind your house is.
No, not that one.
I like getting the boba strawberry banana.
You know where
smoothie.
You know where we have Tom Kha?
No.
Coconut soup?
No. Okay, yes.
Yeah, that place.
I never had their boba.
Okay, well, it's sweet. It's really sweet. And they give you a large one, right? Mm-hmm. To go. And I always take that one back and then I dilute it. I add milk. So whatever I'm going to drink, I'll add like this much milk in a cup. Uh-huh. And then I'll just add it and I'll taste it as I go. And then I know, okay, it's not sweet because that shit is like.
Yeah, that's why I was like, whoa.
You can make like 5. You can make 5 or 6 cups out of that shit.
Yeah, when I had their boba, I was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was good. It was good. But I'm trying to think. Okay, so then we left that, and then.
What did we eat the next day?
We were forced in the morning to have Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
because the game, so we had to rush over to that park.
Oh,
we had
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A's Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Right? People are like, dude, y'all hype. Everyone,
it's good.
People just hype up shit just to hype shit up, man.
Man, it's because motherfuckers' life is boring.
God, man, they hype anything out.
Like, nah, it's not the shit. It's good.
It's just good, man.
It's just good.
It's just something to be like top of your head. Like, dude, I don't want to spend that much money.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where do we go?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, like it's actually that goes back to what I was saying is like, you know, with that place where I bought the pizza, where I said I bought the pizza, but I didn't feel like my dollar justified I feel like the price wasn't justifiable for the quality of the food. Like at Chick-fil-A, you can justify the price that you pay. Like, oh, I paid $8 for this meal, for a Chick-fil-A sandwich with some fries and a drink. Like and you're cool.
Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. They're good.
Yeah, their chicken nuggets. They're amazing. I love their chicken sauce.
I like their sweet and spicy.
Yeah, but let's see. We had that, and then we had something else. That wasn't the night we had the pizza, was it?
I don't remember.
I think it was.
We went to the sandwich place. Like you introduced me to.
Yeah, we went to the sandwich place really in Palo Alto. Yeah, fuck
I don't know who Subway
no way,
is.
dude.
No, hell no.
This is like a sub above everything else.
Every other sub place is like, bye, because this place is really good. That place was really good.
This place was really good.
I was like, ooh, I'm about to get. I did eat my second one. Yeah. I was like,
you ordered a second one?
No, I didn't finish because you know how they cut it in half.
Yeah.
So I was thinking to myself, did I eat the second piece of my?
I remember everyone was talking, like Krista was saying, like, oh, we should order a second one and just take it back.
That's how good it is. I was about to too.
I know, but I didn't want to because I didn't know what was in that refrigerator. I didn't want to have my stuff in there. That's why. And also I was already full because remember we had just finished coming from Denny's.
Yeah.
I was
just
full.
had the nachos.
Yeah, and I was forced to eat most of them because I hate leaving food behind.
I didn't eat it all because of the fucking sour cream. I don't like sour cream, so I just picking around the ones that didn't have sour cream.
Yeah. Well, so we had Denny's, Chick-fil-A.
I feel like we had something else.
Palo Alto sandwiches. We did.
And the ice cream.
Oh, when we went down to Sunnyvale. We went into Sunnyvale by the company that employs me, but out here in the valley. And we were out there by NASA Parkway and Google. And we decided to eat the Indian food.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I forgot about that.
Man, I love that Indian food. I think
they
it was
have really good tea. Their tea was
good.
Oh
my god, that tea was good. It was like a milk chai tea.
Yeah, it was good, but it was hot.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was great, and it was because it was raining and cold.
Yeah, and we sat next to the damn door.
I feel bad, like that guy. He's like, "Do you mind if I close the door?
Yeah.
We're really cold."
Yeah.
And I didn't understand at first, but then when we sat in there, I was like, "Oh shit!" I feel for the guy, like why he didn't want to be there.
What is that? It was like a tortilla, but it wasn't.
Naan. Yeah.
Naan. That was so good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Scooping up the meat and then dipping it in the.
I don't like chicken curry. Their chicken curry was good as hell with the naan.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I was
like, it's just a lot of spice on everything.
That's why I got sick.
Yeah. It was probably
all the spice.
It was just probably too much for your stomach to hold on to. You're probably so plain Jane.
I am.
And so your stomach's used to plain Jane.
That was my first time actually taking in a lot of flavor like that.
Yeah.
And like not being picky about it.
Yeah.
And when we finished and you took Damien to I was gonna say orange chicken. Panda Express.
Oh yeah, Panda Express. That's right, because he didn't like it.
Krista was like, I need to throw up. And I farted in the car. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take my own fart.
What the hell?
Yeah, it was that bad, dude. And Krista was like, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, Krista was sick too, I guess, right? She felt a little sick or bloated.
I woke up sick too. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to my interview today. I was like, no.
No, I didn't feel sick at all. You know, it's funny. The week when I came back, my teammates took us out to eat, and guess where we went?
Chick-fil-A.
No, we had Indian food. We had Indian food. So that's what I had to eat. It wasn't nowhere near in terms of quality, but I had them select the dishes this time. I didn't want to make any selections. My only selection was that I had garlic naan.
Garlic naan?
Yeah. So it was naan with garlic in it.
The only thing I didn't like about that place, how freaking small it is.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, like, man,
and it's
they
so
look
busy.
like yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that right now. They look like they're really busy.
And they can afford to go ahead and expand.
They can afford a bigger place, especially the dish that has all the smoke. And everyone was choking in the damn restaurant.
Oh yeah.
How small the place
the place is. Like you're going. because of the peppers that are roasted.
I was like, oh crap! Everyone was coughing. I'm over here trying not to.
Yeah. No, they had those patties. For me, I feel like I would want to try that patty in their hamburger because they have a hamburger.
I like their rice was good too.
Yeah, I mean,
but I really like
rice.
Yeah, but it was a different flavor. Like it was weird. Like I've had yellow rice like that, and it didn't taste like that.
I enjoyed the curry.
Yeah, that one was so good.
And the chicken that was in the skillet with the bell peppers.
Oh, that one was really spicy for me.
That one was so good.
That one was spicy. That's why I kept eating the curry.
Yeah, I love spicy food. It's funny, every time my coworkers take me out, they're like, "You like spicy food?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I love spicy food." I'm like, I can eat it. I was like, I order jalapeno pizzas, man, and I add extra jalapenos and bell peppers.
No, dude. I don't like spicy stuff.
Yeah, I do. That butthole's got to burn.
No. Oh, no.
No. No. Yeah. Is that the lady from Family Guy? No. Like when they told her to get off the stage, remember? They're like, get off the stage. She was doing some like comedy, or I think she was doing a stand-up comedy, or she was doing a magic show or like a talent show. And they're like, okay, next. No.
If I'm correct, I think they hired her as a maid, right?
Yeah, they did.
And then Peter was like, I think he asked her to clean something. She goes, no, I don't clean.
What the fuck? It's crazy. Yeah. But I mean, the night before. So that's where I had trouble sleeping. So the first night I couldn't sleep. I didn't sleep at all because I don't know. I was worried that I was going to get bit by like a big giant spider. You know, I don't know.
You know what was funny for bugs. Me? When we were doing the little jokes because we were trying to piss you off, we're like, good night, don't let the big bugs bite. And I just start laughing.
Yeah, they were like hiding underneath the fucking mattress and shit. I was like trying to look everywhere to see for anything. Trying to find anything to get myself out of there.
That was so funny.
And then
then we woke up one night both fucking sweating and thirsty as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, that was too funny, man.
Hey, when did we go to Dick's Sporting Goods? Because I remember I had to use the restroom, and I remember Krista saying, oh, the restrooms here gotta be better than the restrooms over there. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I went over there, man, those restrooms were destroyed.
Yeah, they were dirty.
You saw it?
Yeah, well, yeah, I used the restroom.
Oh, man, they were bad.
I was like, I'm not using the restroom in the hotel room.
Right, that's exactly. Really, yeah. And then I was like, oh, it's probably better here. No, the restrooms over there at the hotel were a lot better.
That's sad.
But so I couldn't sleep the first night. All I kept thinking about was I'm about to wake up with like a big bump on my eyeball, you know, because I got bit by like some bed bug or something else.
I fell asleep like at maybe 1 or something because I was too busy. I was scared because all the blood, and then Krista and you guys were talking about like a ghost and shit. So I'm like,
yeah. Like,
oh my god.
No, and then the sign at the door, it says please use the deadbolt and the lock. Like,
yeah. And Krista was like the door's not even all the way closed because it was
you
like
could see it. Yeah, you could see the light. It was, and there was a door that led to another room. Like, why?
Oh yeah, what? Yeah. I knocked on it and I'm like, what is this? And Chris was like, the other room, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I don't know. Never again. And I remember telling the director, I was like, this hotel was bad. Why would you book this? He goes,
You know what made me like, what the heck? You guys have no like upper class, or I don't know what the hell you call it, but when Krista asked the other parents, oh, what do you think about the hotel, like, and then Krista was explaining how gross it is, they're like, oh, it's not that bad. I was like, you're just dirty. Like, one of the moms, I was like, you're dirty. Like, you don't know what, like.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you would have spent just an extra $30 a night, you would have gone something better. The fact that I couldn't sleep in there, that shit was a problem. And then the night when we had the pizza, that night, I believe is the night where I woke up and I was really hot.
Yeah, that was the night where I woke up and I said, Chris, do we have water? It's hot.
It was boiling hot.
But it's funny because before I got up and I thought you were still laying there.
And the temperature in the room was like 72, 73. It was weird.
It was funny because I thought you were still there. So I was there like, damn, I don't want to bug anybody and I don't want to get up. And I was picturing myself drinking water, like cold water.
You're like,
yeah, like pouring it out of those silver tin to make it cold. So I was picturing myself drinking water. So I was getting a little relaxed. And then that's when I seen you get out of the bathroom. I'm like, oh yes, I'm gonna ask him if there's water.
Yeah, dude. I remember getting up and I told Krista, I'm like, Krista, are you hot? She's like, no.
Yeah,
like,
she's crazy,
dude.
boo.
I was like, dude, it's boiling in here. I'm like, I'm dying. What the fuck's going on? Like, is there a heated plate under the bed?
It was so hot. Okay, if you know me well, I have to sleep no matter what with my feet covered. With like the sheets and stuff. I slept with my feet outside. Yeah, that's how hot it was. I had to take
me too.
I had to take off
did you see when I took off my shirt? I was like, fuck. I was like, this is hot.
I took off the top part of my onesie. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah,
dude.
you were rolling around without your top of your onesies.
It was hot, man.
And then when we walk out that same morning, it was fucking cold.
Oh yeah, that wasn't it the day it rained?
Yeah, that was the day it would rain, and then there was sunshine, and then there'd be wind, and then there's no wind. And then it would rain, and then it would drizzle, and then it was really hot.
Ugly weather, man.
It was weird.
Weird weather.
And fucking remember those prison apartments? Those shits look like prisons.
Bad. Oh my god.
They look like glorified projects, man.
Oh my god.
They look like houses out of that Netflix fucking series, Black Mirror. People are slaves in their room, and all they do is just go there, and then they just to sleep and eat, watch some TV, some entertainment, then clock back into work, and then repeat the same shit over and over and over and over again.
It reminds me of that SpongeBob episode where I don't know why they had a clip of the fish where he'll get up, go to work, but he's stuck in traffic, go home, do the same thing.
It's depressing. That's what people do. And I'm sure that's what people do out there. That's why some of those places like Google, Amazon, all these other places, they Facebook, they encourage you to like live on campus. Mm-hmm. Like, remember that there was this movie with Tom Hanks, the social media one.
The one with Emma Roberts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that one?
A little bit.
Yeah, where she stayed there, and then eventually she just started to neglect her parents and her friends, and even her friend got all like wasted looking. When she saw her again, she looked all beat.
What the heck's happening to the mouse? It's like glitching out.
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that movie. And then afterwards, didn't she go against the product or something? She did something that
she did. She
because it was becoming dangerous, right? Or
yeah, what was happening is I think it killed her friend.
Her boyfriend, I think.
I think it was her friend.
It was a guy. It was her boyfriend, no?
No, it was a guy who liked her. He built like a chandelier out of horns, I believe, out of like deer horns.
What the hell?
I don't know. He was like an outdoors type of guy.
Yeah, because he had a flannel on and he had a truck.
Yeah.
So I remember that.
He was country. He was country. And he liked her. And he didn't understand why she wasn't country and why she was trying to be city. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I mean, he understood that that's who she wanted to be, and he was okay with that. But yeah, it got dangerous because they started giving away people's information. Yeah. They started collecting all that shit. And, you know, that shit happens now, and no one gives a fuck. Ain't no one fighting back. Everyone's just like, yeah, sure, why not?
Whatever,
it doesn't matter. It's bullshit. But anyways, that place, next time we go there, I have to be very selective about where I'm going. I'd have to ask questions.
Yeah.
I was hoping that we would have stayed somewhere closer to like downtown San Jose like we did last time, or 6 months ago.
Palo Alto.
Yeah, Palo Alto's nice.
Oh my
God. I enjoyed it. Oh, when we were walking around, right? The vibe seemed
so pretty.
Seemed very chill, calm.
Those people, okay, when out here, when you walk around, you're like, bro, I want to get my ass home already. Like, I don't want to see these people. Like, the people out there in Palo Alto, they're so like, you want to say hi to everybody. Everyone's so like,
hey, I like your shirt. Hey, I like your jacket.
Okay,
hey,
I'm not sorry for this. Everyone out there looks clean. Everyone out there looks like you need to talk to them because they look motivated.
Right.
People.
Right.
Yes.
Like you could learn something from them.
Yes. That's what I liked about that place. I would look around, I'm like, dude, she's so pretty, or oh, he's so handsome. Look how she's dressing. Look how he's dressing. Like it's just people I want to be around.
Yeah. They might have something to teach you because
they're
obviously living
out here. I'm like, no fucking way you came out looking like that.
Because they're obviously living in $2 million homes.
No,
right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like, look at us.
Like the homes when we were driving around. Mm-hmm. Those fucking homes.
Yeah, but I'm
amazing.
saying like, look at us. We don't have money like that, and we still.
Yeah,
we're still like that. We still dress and act the way they do. Shut up. We do have money, just not like that.
Not like that.
Says the one that almost bought a Tesla. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I wanted that Tesla so bad.
Get out of here.
But everyone was clowning because everyone was saying that Tesla was ugly. You gotta ride
it better than it was. The egg-looking one?
No, I don't like the egg-looking one.
The white one? That one?
That one.
Okay, you didn't get into the one we got into.
No, I didn't.
That one
but
was
that's
really
$100,000 car. It's not feasible for me. I can't do that. I don't know.
I mean, the features in it are pretty cool, but like, I don't know. Other than that, it's just, I don't know. I just like the way it looked.
I just like the fact it's electric. That's it. I can give two shits about anything else.
I
just like the fact that it's electric.
I don't think the Tesla's all that.
Yeah.
Like when we got in there, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." But other than that, I'm like,
it is what it
Tesla.
is.
Like,
yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, when we were out there, remember the fucking lady was about to kill that Asian dude? Because I was waiting for a parking spot.
Man, that was funny. I'm sorry, that was funny.
Yeah,
I think Damien was the only one that didn't react. He was just looking like, is he gonna get hit or?
I never told the lady to move. She was just looking at me, and I just pointed like I'm gonna, because I was like, I'm gonna take your spot, and so she. I don't know. She took that as a sign of like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here quick.
Yeah, but no.
And she didn't even acknowledge me as she pulled out, and she didn't acknowledge the dude who she almost killed.
The thing is, I saw her. She when she backed up, I think she was focusing more on like, oh, like he wants my parking spot, so she didn't look her surroundings.
She didn't.
So
just
she
pulled
was
out.
Like, yeah,
like
and Krista was like, oh, she's gonna run over that Asian.
Oh.
And we were all in the car like, oh, instead of like warning him or her like, yo, you gonna get hit. But I was like, that's not my business.
It's not my business. I'm not a signal. I'm not a
That's
not
on
a traffic
her.
light.
That's on her. Like,
yeah, that's on her and him. He should have been careful too. You don't just you don't just fucking bike behind cars in a parking lot. Who does that shit? The fuck?
Oh fuck! I really thought he was gonna get hit, dude.
Me too.
Oh, we were trying to get ice cream.
Me too.
Oh my god,
dude! And when we went to the ice cream, when we had ice cream, I think the tin pot, right? Yeah. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed the chocolate.
I like we had me and Damien. Damien and I had the Cookie Monster. I think that one was really good.
I still think that place is nothing compared to the place in Los Angeles that we go to when Damien practices.
Oh, yeah, I've been there. Krista took April and I.
Yeah, that place to me
was good.
That to me,
the
that
weird
place
flavors, but they're good.
Yeah, they got weird flavors but it's good.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Let's see. I mean, other than that, everything else consisted of driving. Most of the time was spent driving, sitting, watching my kid play.
Yeah, but we had a good time. We had laughs and stuff.
Yeah, we did. We had
the shit that we would say and just seeing and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool. I had fun.
Yeah, we had laughs. Trying to think. We visited. Oh, we were also in the city of Milpitas. That was another expensive area. It was crazy. I mean, I wish we would have had the opportunity to go down to San Francisco, but because it was a 3-day weekend, that was gonna be real difficult.
Not only that, it's an hour. It was an hour drive.
It was an hour away. I wanted to go have that rotisserie chicken. I did.
Oh, that expensive restaurant?
Yeah, but the fact that when they called us and they told us we were barely sitting down to eat our sandwiches.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I'm like, man, I'm not gonna just. I mean, I want to go, but I don't want to go just to go because at this point I'm not gonna eat anything. I was full. That sandwich was more than enough. It was
amazing. It was good.
It was, oh man.
Shoot, I want one right now, dude.
I know, right? I remember telling Krista when we came back the first time we were out there, I was like, yo, let's order one and have them ship it like overnight.
You said it's not going to be long until Damien's team goes back out there, right?
Yeah. It's questionable whether or not we're going to be with that team, though. So
You better. Just wait until we hit San Fran one more time. We out.
Nah, there's like issues going on right now that are, you know.
Soccer drama?
Kind of. It has to do with lack of judgments, you know, favoritism and politics. A lot of it. Lots of it. And it's just like, you know, we want to kind of get away from that. I mean, I know that it's stupid for us to think, it's naive for us to assume that, that anywhere else we go, that's going to be free from all of that. No, I understand. There's going to be gives and take. There's going to be give and take. And if there's a better opportunity for him somewhere where the politics aren't affecting him, I don't care. That's why no one else is making a big issue about it, because the politics don't affect them. So, yeah, well, I mean, they do in a positive way because of who they know, who they are, you know, shit like that, right? You know that bullshit. Yeah. So we're just like, all right, you know, we're cool. We're gonna ride with it. We're gonna stick around, and then we're gonna call it a day. And that's it, you know. But the straws that are on the camel's back are piling, and eventually it's gonna break the camel's back. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah.
Oh.
What's up?
You guys had Chipotle out there, and you guys said the meat was like amazing or something. I forgot about that. You said it actually had like flavor.
That is true because we had no choice because we had to go there. Because we couldn't drive out because it was in about an hour. We were supposed to go back onto the field, and we couldn't drive out. We were right there we were by the Samsung facility, and when the meat was good. For me, the meat was good. It was tender. And I got a huge portion of it without having to ask or having to make some weird eyeballs.
Yeah, man.
You know, like they were fucking cool.
Fuck, man, people out here, you gotta give them the fucking eye. Like, this shit ain't coming out your paycheck, fool. I'm gonna eat it. I'm giving you your paycheck.
Yeah. And then the other thing was, no one wanted a tortilla there.
Well,
like nobody. Like everyone was ordering bowls. And even the lady and lettuce.
The people out there thin as hell.
And lettuce too. She was all like, y'all don't want my lettuce? I'm like, it's not that I don't want your lettuce. I was like, it's just water. I'm just gonna get a cup of water. Like I don't need lettuce.
I like I like the lettuce.
Yeah, it's alright. But so Krista gave me some of her barbacoa.
Yeah. And
the barbacoa actually did have a different flavor, different taste. It was stronger. Like it actually made a difference in the bowl. Like even with all the other condiments, like you can scoop it and eat it, and you'd be like, I can taste the barbacoa. Like I can taste the spices that they marinate it with. When I've had her barbacoa before, because I was like, oh, how's the barbacoa? And she goes, it's good. And I've tried it, and I'm like, I'll stick to my steak.
Yeah, that's all I get is barbacoa.
Yeah,
I don't like steak or the.
She does barbacoa, and
chicken.
she does the other one. I forgot. She does half and half. She does barbacoa and what do they call it?
I don't know.
Carnitas.
Oh, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I always get finished.
Yeah, no, barbacoa is good. Yeah, but if I were to do it again, I would want to go closer to the city.
Yup.
And that's it, because I want to dine in the city. I mean, we did that when we went, and I wish we would have been able to do that when you were there. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and you know, it had everything to do with the parents. That's what it was. It was the parents. No one wanted to do anything, and that fucking sucked because that pissed me off. Because I was telling Krista the whole time, I was like, dude, we could have just said, you know what, we're not gonna stay there. We're gonna just pay an extra $30-$40 to go somewhere else a night, you know, and then we would have still done our own thing.
Breakfast was insane. The prices, now that you said that.
Right. Yeah, dude, just for a cup of fruit, 2 muffins, and an orange juice.
Yeah.
It was like $14.
Yeah. He said, what would you like? Yo, shoot me that water, boy, because it's free.
You're like, no.
He looked pissed when we were like, "Oh, we're not gonna get anything."
Yeah, he was like, "Fucking dicks." Like,
what did Krista say in the car? I hate rolling with broke bitches.
yeah, because we were all broke. We didn't want to spend $13 on a cup of fruit and 2 muffins.
No.
I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I enjoyed the weather. It was cool. I mean, the weather was cool. Even though it was cold, you just had to be prepared.
I liked the weather when it was hot. I thought it felt good.
Yeah, it did. When
felt
we were
good,
because we were able to walk. Walking out there was really good too.
Yeah.
Like just walking out in the neighborhood, the houses that we went to go see.
Oh
after
man.
we went to Palo Alto, those homes were amazing.
Especially that one that was gated.
Oh yeah.
Dang, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
that
there
was so extravagant.
There were some homes there that were easily in the 3 millions.
They were nice.
It was crazy.
They were really nice.
You know what's funny though? Like
actually, they're better than what did we say? Than the Beverly Hills houses.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're
Beverly Hills homes that are equivalent in terms of pricing.
Only the really big ones are nice in Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
but the little basic ones that were in Palo Alto were nice.
Yeah, the basic ones in Palo Alto were nice.
The yard and everything.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing that I also noticed was no one was rolling around in like crazy extravagant vehicles there.
Like besides the Teslas.
Yeah, but I'm saying
and the McLaren.
No. Okay. Well, I don't know where that guy pulled to or where that girl or whoever was driving the McLaren. I don't know where they pulled up to. But what I'm saying, when we were driving through the neighborhoods, I did not see anyone with a fucking McLaren out. I mean, I know that they would have it in the garage. I know they would. But what I'm saying is it was the weekend. No one had it outside. Like, they were chilling. The cars that were outside were, you know, maybe
I seen a lot of Mustangs,
like a Mustang,
Jeeps.
a Jeep, maybe BMW 3, 4.
Oh yeah, there's
class,
a lot of BMWs out there.
A Mercedes,
Lexus.
Lexus. Yeah. I think I saw a lot of Lexus vehicles, Toyotas, and I was just like, what's going on here? But maybe they're just frugal.
Maybe it's more about the house and they don't care what they drive.
Right.
Or in the clothes that they have on them.
Yeah, that's another thing. No one looked like Migos and shit, you know? Like, no one was out there looking like Migos. That's another thing. I didn't see any black dudes.
I didn't see.
No, wait. I'm sorry. I did see a black family because you brought it to my attention. Yeah. You're like, I haven't seen any black people in this area.
When we pulled up
and I said, wait a minute. I was like,
I was like, Fortune. That's all I remember is Fortune, which is.
I remember seeing a black family in Palo Alto when we were walking.
I didn't. I just seen a bunch of white people, a bunch of Asians. That's all I seen.
Yeah, that's and Latinos, but they were always behind the counter.
Oh crap! Okay, I was like, I didn't see.
Latinos were always behind the counter.
I was like, I didn't see any Latino families.
Saw Indians too.
You'd a couple
Indians. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, the diversity in that area. You have white, Asians, and
I think it's mostly Asians, cause
mostly
Asians.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, but it's an affluent. I don't know. It's a very affluent neighborhood. Yeah. I mean, obviously 3 million. Yeah, same here.
Man. And we can get.
I
can get a job easily with all those now hiring help wanted, and I'm like,
everyone.
I'm gonna work this whole plaza. I'm gonna work this whole plaza.
Right.
When I'm done with this one, morning shift, evening shift to the
evening
other
shift.
one. I'm done with evening shift, night shift. Yeah, the graveyard.
And then just repeat it. Rinse and repeat.
Yep.
Monday through Sunday.
What the heck?
Money. You be pulling up in your Tesla. Be like, what the hell, Kim? Be like, hey, I work out here in Palo.
With my nice apartment.
In your studio.
Mm-hmm.
With all glass.
My Asian boyfriend.
Your Asian boyfriend. Oh, that's right.
Krista was like, go find you an Asian.
Yeah. But that was our trip. I mean, I can't remember anything else. Oh, I have to end it this way. So the night before when we were leaving, I said I couldn't sleep, and there is a reason why I couldn't sleep. There was music bumping behind us in that room. And at first I thought, well, maybe it's kids, right? But I'm like, nah, everyone left. Oh, and that was another feeling I felt. I felt weird because no one was there.
It was just
like when we
no,
pulled
it wasn't
up,
only just us though. But are you talking about like when the kids and all that were
yeah,
there?
when the kids left, like the whole team had gone that
Okay.
night, and we stayed that extra
Yeah,
night.
it did feel empty.
It felt empty. It felt weird knowing that no one was there.
Yo, now that I'm thinking about it, every time we came out of the room, no one was ever
Out there.
Yeah. Coming in or out.
Right.
Oh crap. Okay, so continue.
And so that was like weird for me. I had this weird feeling, and then when I heard music playing behind us where we were, in our room, I thought, well, maybe there's another group of kids here that are playing in the tournaments as well, and they just decided to do the same thing we did. They stayed a night because there was a woman with her daughter on the other room on the right hand side. She was from a soccer team as well, so I knew she had stayed the extra night so that she didn't have to drive back. But what freaked me out, I woke up at 1 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, and there was movement coming in and out of that room like a lot. And then I
heard
there was
voices. A lot.
Yeah,
like
I heard
men. Yeah, men. Yeah.
Men, like not a man. It was men.
Yeah.
And I was like, what were these men doing the night before? Because they were just playing music. They must have been doing drugs.
Yeah, I was gonna say drugs.
I was gonna say, dude, drugs, and I couldn't sleep because I was like, fuck, are these dudes like trying to come up? Like, because they kept going in and out, and I would walk to the door to see through the hole.
The little peephole.
Yeah, the little peephole, and I couldn't. They would never walk by. They just open the door and close it. Open the door and close it. Open the door and close it. So I don't know if they were maybe getting ice, but I couldn't hear them. It was just too quick for them to open and close it.
No, I didn't hear all that stuff. I remember I did wake up and I heard the voices, and I was like, oh, and I went back to bed.
Yeah, and that drive is brutal, man. That 4.5, 5 hours, dude. And then we were talking about when we pulled up to In-N-Out, when we got those plates, those mantles, for human trafficking.
Oh my God.
They had like pictures of people were questioning why would they traffic that person, and Krista had a good response. She goes, because she's a house cleaner.
I didn't know. I thought just when they pick up women or girls, it's just for sexual, sexual pleasure.
Yeah, like sexual sex slaves.
Yeah, that.
Yes, I think that's where a majority of them go. But I think it's sex slaves, and then it's labor, and then it's also organs, right?
Yeah, you see, I didn't know that. That's why when she brought up, oh, they'll pick up that woman for cleaning. So I was like, okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, that that In-N-Out was so bomb. I haven't had In-N-Out in such a long time, and it was great. It was great, but it had to end. It had to come to a conclusion, and
You know, I thought it was funny out of that conversation.
What?
Like, human trafficking is not funny, but Krista was like, "Oh, if they pick me up, they fucked up because I don't know how to clean." I said, "Oh, if they pick me up, they fucked up because I'm gonna kill myself."
They're like, "Oh, fuck, we wasted all those resources for this one." She took herself out. Yeah. No, I mean. And then we would suspect everyone walking by on their cell phones would be like, oh look, he's trying to rob somebody.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, he's gonna go ahead and stuff someone in his fucking van.
And then when the truck's on the side park, Chris was like, you think he's human trafficking?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we would question.
We're
everything.
like, nah, he's too calm. He's not looking around.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because he was just like,
he just got his food, put it down, went inside the truck, and he's like, I'm good.
Yeah, either that or he just hasn't heard the screams yet.
Oh damn.
He's got his headset on. He's like playing his music. But yeah, no, I mean it was the ride home just wasn't great for me. It was
I tried. Well, most of it I was kind of awake because I seen Krista knocked out. So I was like, man, you the damn passenger. You're not supposed to knock out.
Yeah.
So I stayed up a little bit, bumping my music, and then Damien knocked out. And then when I seen that I think Krista woke up. Then that's when I was like, okay, I can close my eyes.
Yeah, it was just hard because like the brakes, we had issues with the brakes it started to appear as we were driving home where it would kind of like shake. So it turns out we had warped rotors. I don't know how that occurred, but we ended up getting that repaired, And that was an additional fucking expense. So even after that trip, after we paid for the hotel, we paid for the foods, that week when we came back, I had to fork out over $300 to just
for the brakes.
Yeah, to do all the brakes. All of them were, the rotors were warped or the brake pads were down, and I don't understand how that happened because I hardly brake. Mm-hmm. I mean, I brake, but I don't brake close. I don't tell people.
You're like, no cop, no stop, son.
No cop, woo. Yeah. Red light, no one else at the green light. Woo.
For real.
Yeah, no. But I think it's maybe the design of the car. I have no idea, or maybe it's the way Krista drives it.
I don't know. Chris is kind of wild, so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that was it was an expensive trip. To say the least.
But I think we did good on.
No, I think we did good.
Our food and stuff.
No. Yeah, I think it's just. I guess
how crazy expensive it is out there. I think we all did good.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I would have had more authentic food. Like I would have wanted for you guys to go out and have your clam chowder.
I mean,
out in the area.
My birthday's coming up, and I told my mom I want to go out there again. But
just don't stay in that hotel.
Hell no. I'm not staying there. I told my mom we're staying in Palo Alto.
Yeah. See if you can get like a HomeAway. Or a VRB or whatever. Like a rental, Airbnb.
Oh,
and then
I
stay there, like
that.
In a backyard where they have like a house.
Or the whole house.
Yeah. Whatever you feel comfortable with. But we'll see it again next time. We'll see when.
Yeah.
But all right, Kim. Well, there's some pizza downstairs. Maybe we should go get some.
Yes, I'm hungry.
All right, then.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love. And I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Have to have high hopes for a living, shooting for